La rompió en su propia idea y le dio un ataque de risa, y lo verás a continuación. Hace unos meses, el activista conservador Michael Knowles conversó con la señorita que ves en pantalla en cuanto al aborto. En un momento determinado, la señorita dice la frase «persona gestante». Michael Knowles quedó atónito, y al final del video, verás cómo le respondió de una manera muy épica. Mira el video completo y dime si te autoidentificarías como se autoidentificó Knowles.
Michael, do you know what the leading cause of death for pregnant people is?
Pregnant people?
Mm-hmm.
Mothers? Women?
If you'd like to call them mothers, not all of them are mothers, but if you'd like to call them that.
What are they if they're not mothers?
They're pregnant people.
What people other than mothers are pregnant?
Does it bother you to use inclusive language?
Well,
It's just interesting because
I prefer to use precise language.
it's interesting because you come into this conversation, trying to hold this moral superiority, but then
I try to be moral when I can, but
Right, but when I use inclusive language, which it only takes a couple extra syllables to use inclusive language,
To include
and
who?
it seems to include people who don't, identify as women but can become pregnant.
So, like a person who's born a woman and then identifies as a man and is pregnant.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that in order to be a moral person, I need to accept the idea that a man, someone who is born a man and looks like a man, can really become a woman. That's a prerequisite of my being a moral person.
I mean, yes. To me it is, because if you are trying to deny someone of their identity and deny what their life experience is, then that doesn't seem like a moral stance to me. I want to be accepting and I want to respect people's life experiences and respect the way that they want to identify and respect the way that they want to present themselves to the world.
Bronte, I would
Yes.
like to identify, I do identify actually, as the correct person on this issue. I identify as being correct and more correct than you on this issue. And I would just ask that you accept and affirm my identity. Do you?
Well, you are not a medical professional, and abortion and pregnancy
No, I'm
is
just
a
talking about my
medical
identity.
concern. That's not your identity.
That is my, I promise you, that's my identity.
El uso de la palabra persona gestante es un término utilizado para que sea, entre comillas, más inclusivo, ya que existen mujeres que se autoperciben como hombres que al quedar embarazadas, no sé ni por qué se embarazan si se creen hombres, pero bueno, se sienten incómodas cuando le dicen madre o mujer embarazada. ¿De qué manera podría considerarse inmoral el no usar lenguaje inclusivo? No sé si tengo algún tipo de problema para comprender ello, o quizás el decir ello no tiene sentido, pero ¿podrías explicármelo? Te lo agradecería mucho. Por otra parte, Michael usó bien la ideología progre. Ellos se autoidentifican de manera implícita en las personas correctas. Si refutamos o decimos algo distinto a lo que proponen, simplemente nos otorgan títulos tales como misógino, homofóbico, etc. Si decimos que un hombre siempre va a ser un hombre, para ellos eso no es correcto. Vaya manera más conveniente para tener razón en todo. Y aquí culmina este video. Si te gustó, dale like, comenta y compártelo. Gracias. Hasta luego.